Hello guys and welcome back to my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous playthrough. This is episode 2. If you watched the first one, this is technically getting into the gameplay this time. The first episode / prologue was of course me just creating my character and going through all of that stuff. I didn't save it, obviously. It kind of put me straight into this cutscene, so let's just continue and see where this goes. Is that me? It looks like me. Great, I'm already dead.
Somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't she be carted off somewhere else like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or
Hey, look,
an
there's my wolf.
accommodating ditch?
Oh, I don't know.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to her? The wolf
Is he-
looks nasty. Who did this to her?
You hear the stern voice of an elderly man, but you're so weak you can't even turn your head to look in his direction.
Demons, Prelate. We found her barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? The enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take her weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. She can get her things back after the festival.
I mean, I don't have any weapons anyway. At least, well, maybe I do. I don't know.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy, heal her wounds.
The magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly. So, let's see what it says about Iomade. Iomade, also known as the Inheritor, Light of the Sword, and the Lady of Valor, is the goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Having served as Aradin's herald, she inherited many of the last Azlante's followers upon his death, and continues to espouse the ideas of honor and righteousness in the defense of good and the battle against evil. I won't give up that easily.
Hear, hear! That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you!
That's a
Stop
cool name.
dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Terendelev, get them!
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
The lady raises her head in an infection of surprise.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
No!
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm a crusader. I came to fight demons. I came to the city on private business. I've lived in this city for a long time. I'm a traveler. I was just passing by. Or I could say I am a lesser Moonshadow. Sure, let's give him my name. Actually, giving people my name is usually a bad idea. We'll give him my name. It's fine. He seems like a decent man.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
Is this Terendelev?
My dear Prelate,
Ooh.
please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor woman.
True.
She has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of her.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that, so I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed she was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of the city.
Muttering discontentedly, the old man walks off. The Canabris is a city of glory, but not one of spotless virtue. Until the Mendevian crusade. It was a small town perched atop a bluff overlooking the West Selen River. During the final days of Socorus, hysterical refugees splashed across the river and sought safety behind the walls of Canberus. At first, these refugees were allowed in unquestionably. However, a Lilitu demon named Minago entered Canberus, magically disguised as refugee. Once inside the town's walls, she revealed her true form and slaughtered dozens of citizens before vanishing in a cloud of greasy black smoke. After the Red Morning Massacre, as it was called, Canberus refused entrance to any except those who could demonstrate direst need. Individuals who fell under suspicion were turned away or executed on the spot. Canberus became known as a safe but suspicious city. By the time of the Second Crusade, the leaders of Canberus agreed to house one of the wardstones to guard against the demonic hordes pouring from the World Wound. This act assured Canberus' role as a strategically vital city, key to the defense of Mendef.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Damn. So she cast Great Restoration on me. So I needed that. Apparently Lesser Restoration wasn't good enough. Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
Jesus.
Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
What happened to
I
me?
do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Okay. So there is information on demons. I guess we can read this. Demons are malign and destructive creatures native to the outer sphere plane known as the Abyss. Demons exist for one reason: to destroy. Where their move lawful counterparts, the devils of hell, seek to twist mortal minds and values to remake and reshape them into reflections of their own evil, demons seek only to maim, ruin, and feed. They recruit mortal life only if such cohorts speed along their eventual destruction of hope and goodness. Death is, in some ways, their enemy. For a mortal who dies can often escape a demon's depredations and flee to that just reward in the afterlife. It is a prolonging of mortal pain and suffering that fuels a demon's lusts and desires. For it is partially from mortal sin and cruelty that these monstrous fiends were born. Lovely. Okay. Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Oh, okay. Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
Oh, great. Thank you.
But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabres.
Okay.
We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Unless you have social anxiety. All right. Are we allowed to move? Okay, apparently my wolf leveled up. Oh, okay. So animal companion. Unlike normal animals of its kind, an animal companion's hit dice, abilities, skills, and feats advance as the druid advances in level. We are not a druid. If a character receives an animal companion from more than one source, her effective druid levels stack for the purpose of determining the statistics and abilities of the companion. Most animal companions increase in size when the druid reaches 4th or 7th level, depending on the companion. Okay. So that's just a hint. We don't really need to read that. So we can go for different thingies. Okay, companions with the most vicious nature are often called aggressors. They get power attack. Bully gets trip and bull rush. Bulwark gets sturdy and armor proficiency light barding. Daredevil gets artful acrobat. Death touch is a negative energy affinity. Whether the result of a partially successful attempt at revival, a strange blight, or repeated exposure to undead. Death touch companions are living animals with a trace of the undead, somewhat like dampiers. So basically what this is going to give me is a negative energy heals me, positive energy harms me. Racer gives fast movement. Racer speed is 10 feet greater than it of typical animals of its kind when it is wearing no armor and carrying a light load. That would give me like 60 feet of movement, I believe. This feat gives the character an ability to perform the Sunder Armor combat maneuver. It also grants a +2 bonus to CMB when performing this maneuver, and a +2 bonus to CMD when defending against it. You can attempt to dislodge an armor worn by your opponent. If the combat maneuver is successful, the target loses his bonus from armor for 1 round. So that could be pretty good, actually. The fact that it has Sunder Armor. Is there a way to see what my CMD is? That just shows what I get when leveling up. It doesn't look like it. Maybe that if that uses my own characters, then I don't think my CMD or CMB is very high. Bully sounds great because I get trip. But I thought wolves get tripped no matter what. Basically, this feat gives the character an ability to perform the trip combat maneuver. It also grants a +2 bonus to CMB and +2 against it. Of course, you can attempt to trip your opponent in place of a melee attack. If your combat maneuver is successful, the target is knocked prone. The target has more than 2 legs. Add a +2 to the DC of the combat maneuver attack roll for each additional leg it has. Some creatures such as oozes, creatures without legs, and flying creatures cannot be tripped. And then bull rush basically means I can just charge in. A bull rush attempts to push an opponent straight back without doing any harm. If your combat maneuver is successful, the character is pushed back 5 feet. For every 5 by which your attack exceeds your opponent's CMD, you can push your target back an additional 5 feet. An enemy being moved by a bull rush does not provoke an attack of opportunity because of the movement unless you possess the greater bull rush feat. You cannot bull rush a creature into a square that is occupied by a solid object. So that's good, just for pushing people out of harm's way. So for me, I obviously don't want people right up against me, because if I do, I have to cast defensively, and of course I'm squishy, so they could hurt me. Basically, that would be good to get them away. Power attack could be good. So you can choose to take a -1 penalty on all melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks to gain a +2 bonus to all melee damage. So it's basically a -1 to attack, but a +2 to damage. This bonus of damage is increased by 50% if you are making an attack roll with a 2-handed weapon. A one-handed weapon using 2 hands, obviously we're not doing that. I don't know what a bite would technically count as. I guess it's a one-handed weapon? I don't really know, actually. Let's go... We could go Bulwark, which is more tanky. So they get damage reduction at 4th level. Every 4 levels it increases by 1. So damage reduction, basically, I guess at damage reduction 2, if I take damage from a creature or enemy or whatever, no matter the damage, I take 2 off of said damage. And your animal companion becomes proficient with light barding. I must admit, I'm not sure what light barding is. I don't know if I can equip my wolf with light barding, but if I can, then I will. Because I get medium barding as well. Apparently we remove multi-attack because of the archetype. How do I get multi-attack as a wolf? Would it be Wrecker? Nope. Improved evasion. Oh, so if I just stick with normal, then I get evasion, devotion, multi-attack. Aggressor loses evasion, devotion. It keeps multi-attack. We get bleed and strike. Evasion's great. I think let's go aggressor. Let's just go straight up. We also don't get trip. I'm not sure. I mean, I picked wolf to have trip. I think do I get trip no matter what? Heck it. We're going that. Okay, and I guess you can have perception. Actually, no, let's not do perception for you. Let's do mobility and athletics. And then we get to pick a feat. I guess weapon finesse? With a light weapon, elven curved blade, estoc, or rapier made for a creature of your size, you use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier. So it's a prerequisite for all of those. Does that make sense for me though to get this? I mean, it's a wolf. I don't use weapons. So what's the point of having weapon finesse? Maybe greater fortitude to give me more health. Oh no, that doesn't give me more health. Combat reflexes. You may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. With this feat, you can also make attacks of opportunity while flat-footed. What is my dexterity? Excuse me. Doesn't actually show. For some reason, it's very slow at loading these pages. So endurance gives me more health. Improved initiative. Let's do improved initiative. Fuck it. And we will call him. What should we call him? Let's go Rafe. I like that name. And he can be born on my birthday as well. And that's why we chose him. Okay. Okay, so what are we supposed to be doing here? Let's, okay, this is all my inventory. I did not want to open that. Yep, that's how we move the camera. We don't need to read that. A spell book. Is it J for journal? Okay. Sample the drink. Throw a dart at the target. Hit the mannequin. Okay, let's have a drink. Where do we go? Is it over here? Okay, let's drink. I love a drink, mate, especially when the city's footing the bill. Okay, we had a drink. I've already forgot what else we got to do. Throw a dart at the target and hit the mannequin. Oh god, my camera turns really quick. Okay, here's one. Go over here and do this one. I don't run very fast. Bullseye, look at that. Easy game. Get in, bullseye. Uh-oh. I hear bad things. Oh god, there's demons.
Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
What the hell are they? They're like birds. Game is slightly laggy. I'm not sure if that's because I'm recording. Okay, flame strike. Polar ray, easy.
Lord of Locusts, leave my city.
Oh shit. The big boy. There she is. Oh.
Let the feast begin.
She was useless. She literally didn't do anything.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
The halfling's armor is splashed with blood and he is armed to the teeth, with a sword, a blade and a hatchet on his belt and a crossbow on his back. His voice sounds familiar to you. I've seen you somewhere before.
You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
True. Who is Discari?
You must have got a good drubbing around the head, friend. Discari's a demon lord. The most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
Demon Lord. The most powerful of the demons are unique demigods, rulers of the abyss, with their own individual powers and abilities. These demon lords are known throughout the multiverse, and many cults worshipping them exist on the material plane. The total number of demon lords is beyond knowing. Of the countless powerful demons who rule the various layers of the abyss, some are more widely known and worshipped. The most ubiquitous demon lord, and the only one to have attained full godhood, is Lamashtu, the mother of monsters. Okay, I guess give me the protective spell, or give me the weapon. Let's go with the weapon. Okay, to lend me a weapon, I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it can pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Okay, so we got our first weapon, by the looks of it.
Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
We could have taken the protective spell, but I feel like having a weapon's probably a little bit more useful at the moment. The halfling's words are drowned out by terrible rumbling and the rustling of countless tiny wings. We're gonna kill him. He looks really... I love the wings are made of locusts.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Ah. Jesus.
Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I saw.
Okay. If you find an encounter too challenging, feel free to adjust the battle difficulty in the options menu.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
I mean, fell in battle. I suppose that's partially true. She killed 2 demons, and then she got stabbed in the head and had her head cut off before she even attempted to do anything against him. Okay. Let's look at the log, see what it says. Let's do that. The last chapter to complete this quest, or it will fail afterward. Well, this is the main quest, so I'm sure we'll be fine. The festival organized to raise the spirits of the city has ended in death and destruction. Those lucky enough to survive ended up in the ancient catacombs beneath Canabras. Catacombs in which, so the rumors say, live a brood of bloodthirsty humanoid creatures. Lovely. And find survivors. Okay. I'm inclined to just call it here. A very short episode, only 25 minutes. I'm not sure if I should. So it looks like we was given engraved lucky braces. I'm not sure why. But this gives me a +1 luck bonus to AC and a bonus to reflex when fortitude saves, which is actually pretty good. So at the start, in our last episode, we had 10 flat-footed and 13 on these 2. So this has now gone up to 14 because of these braces. It looks like we got the crossbow, so let's equip that into our main hand. As you can see, it does 1 to 8 damage, which is piercing damage. To get a critical hit, basically it says if I roll a 19 or a 20, I'll get 2 times damage on a critical hit. It has a 50-foot range, and of course it's a simple proficiency group, which is what I can use. I can only use simple weapons at the moment, at least. It looks like we have a few scrolls. I don't think we need to get into exactly what these do just at the moment, because we're not using them. And this is, obviously we have an inventory mod. I don't think it's like this in the base game. But we have accessories, armors, ingredients, etc, etc, etc. We'll just keep it on all at the moment, and there's not really much else we can do. It looks like we have Featherfall, or we did have Featherfall, and he has power attack equipped. Let's go through for a little bit. A little scooter. Oh, there's people here.
Oh, holy mother of...
A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
A young woman in knight's armor studies the rock intently, clearly trying to work out how to move them.
I feel him all right. Wouldn't say no to a little less feeling in him. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
Well, that's good.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right?
Uh-huh.
You aren't injured, are you?
Nope.
Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Spotting you, the knight reaches for her sheathed weapon, but after scrutinizing your face momentarily, she raises her hand in greeting. So during the course of the game, you will have to apply your skills in many different situations. Frequently, you will have to make a skill check during dialogue. Here, for example, we are trying to help Seelar fetch a Nevia from beneath the rubble. The result of such checks determines events subsequently pan out. So, we can do athletics, world knowledge, and if we're evil, we can do diplomacy. Now, we're really good at diplomacy right now, but I'm not evil, so I'm going to avoid that. Now, we have a -2 to athletics, but we have a +2 to world. So let's see if we can succeed. A +2 is a very low bonus, but we'll give it a go. Oh, it worked. Nice. So it looks like, what did we roll? We rolled a 13 with a plus. Oh no, we rolled an 11 and got a +2. So we only just beat it by a +1. You quickly find some suitable sticks and you free the wounded woman from the rubble without even breaking a sweat. And we got 48 XP for that.
Look at you. It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Of course.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade of the Eagle Watch.
Anevia, okay.
I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
I mean, a big ass fucking flying demon came in, yeah.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
True.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
I'm a scholar. I came here to see the world room with my own eyes. One person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm in the city to seek my fortune. I am led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it was not by chance. I'm a traveler and I just wound up here by chance. So again, we can pick basically why we're here. Or I could just say my name is a lesser Moonshadow. I think... let's just say I'm led by destiny.
Destiny is destiny. So it's either one or the other. Either fate is having a right old laugh at your expense, or Lady Luck sent you to us for a reason.
Fate isn't what brought us here, and fate won't get us out either.
True.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
Oh, can't we just climb up?
To summarize, there are 3 of us.
There is.
With 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Okay. Now your party has several characters. To select one of them, or select all of this, blah, 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 blah. We don't need to read that. Basically, we can drag or we can press backspace, I believe, or individuals.
Learn from their mistakes before they learn from yours.
So is point blank shot a... hang on. I feel like this is just an ability that works. Let's move that over here. Let's move this over here. We have a saddle, apparently. Dismiss spell. We can put that there. We have Firebolt, which is a level 0. So this is a cantrip. Cantrip. Okay, so all of them are cantrips, and these are my first level spells I picked. Okay. So we have Ray of Sickening, of course, and we have Magic Missile. If we see here, we can see our spellbook exactly. So apparently we have Daze as well. Touch of Fatigue. Resistance. Is this Self? One friendly creature. Oh god, we have so many spells already. Okay. We've got Light Spell. Jolt. Another... Why weren't they put on my bar? What does Flare do? This cantrip creates a burst of light. If you cause the light to burst in front of a single creature, that creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful fortitude save. Okay. So we do have another bar here on the left. I'm actually going to put these over there. Because then that frees us up some space. I can put resistance on myself. It lasts for a minute, which isn't going to last too long when we're just standing about. Touch of Fatigue. You channel negative energy through your touch, fatiguing the target. You must succeed on a touch attack to strike it. The subject is immediately fatigued for the spell's duration. 1 round per level, so it's only going to last for 1 round. And that is also very close. So close range, I think we actually have some range to this. I think close is like 25 feet plus 5 feet for every 2 levels. So we'll keep the buff there. Those are damaging attacks. And then these are more like debuffy kind of spells, so that's cool. We'll keep them there. We also have Disrupt Undead. You direct a ray of positive energy. You must make a ranged touch attack to hit. And if the ray hits an undead creature, it deals 1d6 of damage to it. And obviously because of the... actually, let's put them there. Because of the mod we have, that also means the damage goes up a little bit. Not by much. The damage dice is increased by 1 at every 3 caster levels. To a maximum of 4d6. So it's not crazy. It's not crazy.
Rely on me.
And she has... what's this? Inspire Rage. This ability allows the character to accept effects of Inspire Rage. If it's disabled, the character won't accept them. Okay. Use weapon. I don't know why we'd want that there. Fighting defensively, so she could be tanky. Smite evil and charge. Okay, she only has one smite evil. Demoralize persuasion. You can use your persuasion for intimidation skill to cause an opponent to become shaken for a number of rounds. Okay. The shaken condition doesn't stack with other shaken conditions to make an affected creature frightened. The DC of this check is equal to 10 plus the target's hit dice and the target's wisdom modifier. If you are successful, the target is shaken for 1 round. The duration is increased by 1 round for every 5 by which you beat the DC, etc, etc. Okay, we'll put that on here. That could be useful. We've got the coup de grace, which basically just kills shit outright. Got a potion.
We should prepare.
We also have Burning Arc. Let's put Burning Arc on here. We only get 1 a day on that, though. Oh, we also have Demoral... Oh, so we get demoralized no matter what? Maybe it's worth not putting everything on my, on my thingy. Oh, so I actually have to activate Light Halo. Okay, interesting. And of course, he has Power Attack. We'll keep that there. We'll keep that there. Wait, can we activate that? You can move for a threatened square without provoking an attack of opportunity from an enemy by using acrobatics. But that's moved at half speed. Okay, so if we need to move away from somebody, then we use that. Don't need that. Fight defensively as well, and then we have charge. Okay.
No reason to pause.
Let's look. So she has banded mail on. She's got a long sword, a heavy shield, a potion of shield faith. We don't need to read that at the moment because we're not going to be using it at the moment. She is lawful good human paladin. Okie dokie. It is unusual to find so much cheer in a person with such a dark past, and strange to see a former thief and a street urchin wearing the shining armor of Iomede's paladin. This young woman has forged her faith in the pain of her losses and her thirst for justice and redemption. She has managed to preserve her compassion and kindness underneath her steel armor. Will this become Sealer's weakness, leading her to ultimate ruin? So she's got minds to reflect and mobility. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, because of the banded mail and the shield. Damn. But she is tanky. She's got 22 armor class, 20 flat-footed. Her touch is really low though, but that's because of the armor she's wearing. Decent on 4 and will, but she's very slow as well. The banded mail was given her a -10 to speed. How does this work? Armor check. Is this the one that lowers my speed? Any armor heavier than leather as well as any shield hurts the character's ability to use dexterity and strength-based skills. I think it is. I think that's the thingy. Okie dokie. But we want her to be tanky. She's a paladin. Like, you don't put her in light armor. So it might get a little bit overwhelming, and it might take me a hot minute to level up characters as I move along, because we're going to end up having 5, possibly 6, obviously including my wolf. And with that, you know, if I want to do random feats and stuff like that on each individual character, it's going to take me a while. I think there is an auto level up option for the game to just pick stuff for them, which I might opt for, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is the buff. This is the mod. So if I do buff normal, hang on. No, if I go to and then where's spellbook? Spellbook here, buff setup. We don't need that, but if we do resistance on both of these, and we'll say important, these are the only buff spells we currently have. Okay. And then if I click that, and then if I do buff important, we both get buffed. So it's an automatic buffing system. It doesn't add anything to the timer or anything crazy like that. It just gives us a buffs. Okay. So before we end, it's good to set up our formation. Now we're a caster with range, so we should probably be at the back somewhere. She should be at the front, and my wolf probably should also be at the front somewhere. I think that's probably good. So now when we see our team moving, Sealer's going to be at the front, Wraith's going to be there, I'm going to be a little bit further back. We can also, if we hold down right click, we can do exactly what position we want them to be in as well. Okay. Not really too much done in this session. More explanations, more just looking through menus and stuff. In the next one, hopefully we get to some combat and actually progress through this cave system we have found ourselves in. But thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying it so far, although there hasn't really been much done so far. Again, if there's any hints, tips, or suggestions, or whatever down below, just leave a comment. Of course, if you're new and you're liking it so far, or any of my content, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, and all of that fun stuff. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.